Damien is showing a sexy red bare chest under his conveniently shredded spacesuit. He goes to you, ecstatic with his great victory. He conceive, it's punching the fucking sun time. Hello, this is DaniSans. How's it going, guys? Me, Beautiful Bombs, about to play a little bit of Monster Prom. Yeah, welcome back. I believe, I could be wrong, but you can look in the title. I think this is episode 3. I haven't even decided what we're going to do. We're going to figure it out on the spot. What kind of playthrough, what kind of run we're going to be doing. Well, of course, doing one player for now. Maybe in the future, we'll try to get multiplayer. It's going to be a hard sell trying to get some of my boys to get a dating sim. Not all my friends are into dating sims like I am. It's a sad life. Short game, though. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright, choose player number 1, and that's me. Well, let me see. Well, we haven't had a successful run with the yellow boy. Although I find that to be a bit more orange, although I have been told I'm slightly colorblind. Random fact. And we're going to go with, you know what, we'll just go with, pal. Yeah, there we go, pal. And I'm going with a he. You know what, let's go with a they. Why not? Why not? Pal the they. And we'd yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of the 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, Damien LaVey, 21, Scott Howell, 21, Liam Delancourt, 400 or something, Polygeist, 22, and Vera Oberlin, 23. Alright. Yeah, you may be noticing that I'm skipping through some of it. That's because I'm assuming that some of you have maybe seen the previous episodes, and if you haven't, there'll be a thing on the screen in the top right corner probably that you can click on to check out the other episodes. Yeah. So, but overall, I will go through as much as I can. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom day, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And speaking of that, let's start. Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. Yeah, that should be good enough. Let's start. Let's see. That's amazing. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? Okay, 3 options. A dolphin. They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best to have a good time. Right? A purebred horse. At least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there's no silver lining in to bestiality? Well, I would say fair enough point, but... You know what? No, I would say no. No one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it would be my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal, so the joke's on you, pal. That has to be our answer, because they said my name. So bold. So bold. Question number 2. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on the most influential Russian novelist of the 1000 something century. I know those symbols. I'm smart and stuff. Whatever. I've gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov. And okay, we're gonna automatically skip that one. 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and that's our answer. Oh boy, I gotta Michael Bay this son of a bitch as much as I can. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? Lots of options for this one. The person is boring. The person hates outdoors. The person is mediocre. The person lacks manners. The person lacks taste. Or they are a coward. That's a tough one. I don't mind boring. I like boring sometimes. Boring can also be misunderstood. Relaxing can be misunderstood as being boring sometimes. So I would say not that. Hates outdoors. That's a tough one. I do like the outdoors. Mediocre. I find that to be somewhere in the realm of sometimes boring / relaxing. The person lacks manners. Depends. Lacks taste. Depends. I kind of like being tasteless sometimes for fun. The person's a coward. I'd say outdoors. We could go for our favorite speaker from the first episode. We spent a lot of time with him, the Wolf Boy. Wolf Boy. All right, week number 1, morning. Our stats are for this run: 7 smarts, 9 boldness, 3 creativity, 5 charm, 4 fun, and 5 money. All right, let's see. Well, I don't know. I guess just hit something that's really low. So I guess creativity, which I think would be at the auditorium. Let's go. That day, while rehearsing for class play, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and it's inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain 2 creativity. Oh yeah, I'm slightly more creative. Later, you're minding your own business, which soon proves to be difficult when you notice Damien and Scott in the vicinity of the middle of some hot, sweaty arm wrestling. Unfortunately, you can't enjoy it for very long since stupid, strong Scott beats Damien in no time. But it seems you're not the only one mad at the outcome of this situation. This is so unfair. That one didn't count, Scott. We should arm wrestle, but with guns.
But bro, I've got these 2 guns already. And by guns, I mean my big arm muscles. Which, just to be clear, are not real guns. But still.
Shut up or I'll murder you. No. Arm wrestling proves nothing. To see who's the very best, we should scream at a huge rock until it breaks just because of our pure rage and awesomeness. Or we should subdue a tiger with just a scary and manly look.
Bro, now you're just quoting stuff from yesterday's episode of Ultimate Warriors of Mount Awesome. Face it, bro, I'm the Ultimate Warrior.
No! Arm wrestling doesn't mean shit. Hey, you, pal. Not because arm wrestling isn't going my way, but I've just decided that you should settle this tie by proposing a way to divide who the real Ultimate Warrior is around here. Alright, we have 2 options. I happen to be a registered Ultimate Warrior judge, and I always carry this 10-step ultimate test with me, which coincidentally will require both of you to do whatever I say with no complaints, like a real ultimate good boys who's ready to follow my lead. Or whoever can punch the sun in the face. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh my god, we're gonna have him punch the sun.
I don't know, bro. It doesn't even seem possible.
I'm fucking in! I'm gonna punch that stupid sun right in the face. I'm gonna be the very best. Anyways, I wanted to punch the sun already. That motherfucker thinks he's more fiery than me.
Are you sure about this, Damien? Isn't the sun like a big ball of gas without any real face on it?
That's what a little sun-fearing loser would say.
Also, how do you plan to get there at punch in the face anyway? The sun is like super far, Damien. No, it's like super far. Like, I'm like 86% sure you can't get there without a ladder.
Yeah, Scott, I know. I'm not an idiot. That's why I'll be using a really tall ladder. Okay, it seems the 2 of you will need to work out the specifics on that ladder.
Nah, bros, I'm out. This plan doesn't sound very nice nor very possible. Also, the sun and I are pen pals.
What? Ha! I knew good boy Scott wasn't fierce enough to punch the sun in its face. But me? I'm Damien fucking LaVey, and I'll punch the sun in its fucking face because of all the bad things it's done, like UV radiation and shit, but mostly because of pure gratuitous violence, and just because I want to become the Ultimate Warrior no matter what. Are you free the next few weeks, pal? I'll be needing your smarts to come up with a good plan for not dying while punching the sun. I hope you're ready for some wacky misadventures that'll strengthen our bonds, maybe into the love zone. Fuck yeah, you're ready for that. It's punching the fucking sun time. Oh, and you gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness. Well, wasn't that an eventful first activity for our week 1? Well, we might have to switch things around. We might have to go for good old Damien. I might have to flip my plans completely around. You know what? Maybe we'll duke it out. It'll be a fight between Scott and Damien. Who will have my love? Okay, let's go for Damien. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentified prime meat. Alright, Damien. I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even gonna try using fire on it? Of course I use fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at the lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You can wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please. Let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Pal, will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? 2 options. My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood quick. Or, the only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Well, if we're going for Damien, I would assume that we want it as blackened with burntness as possible. That's the thing. That's what I like to hear. That and the sounds of screaming people fleeing from a burning building. But roasting totally destroys the flavor of... Done talking, fire time now. As you flee screaming from the burning building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your hand and smiles. It almost makes the third-degree burns and massive property damage worth it. Yay! Permanent burns to my skin. Yeah, that's great. Alright, well, it's evening time. You know what time it is when it's evening time. It's late in the day and the time is evening. Okay, well, let's look at our possible. Also, we should consider what would Damien want for his possible love choice for prom. What kind of person would Damien want? Smarts, bold. I would assume boldness. I feel like boldness, charm, and fun are probably his thing. So fun seems to be our lowest stat, so maybe we'll go for that. I think fun is over at the outdoors, I think. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Oh yeah, I'm more fun than I was a second ago. You're wondering if anyone is going to try to punch the sun anytime soon when suddenly... Sup, pal? You sun punch helping motherfucker? You ready to help me punch this sun? Heck yeah, it's what you're born to do, or something. So, I did some research and it turns out the sun is pretty fucking far from Earth. Who would have ever guessed this shocking revelation? In fact, it seems like the sun is closer to space than Earth, so to get there, we're gonna need a spaceship. The only question is, where do we get one of those things? Alright, we have 2 options. Go to that most authoritative of all resources, WikiHow. Fair enough. Just check out the school spaceship. I mean, what kind of high school would we be in if we didn't have our own regulated high school spaceship? A very bad spaceship, spaceless one, at least by words. I say things correct. I'm gonna go with, actually, I don't know. Which one would you want more? Well, that seems, the looking on WikiHow seems more like a creative thing. Or a smarts thing. I would say this spaceship seems, for our school, seems like a bold thing, perhaps, or fun. Let's do that. So bold, I told ya. Oh shit, spaceships are real things? You bet they are, boy. I thought a spaceship was when you root for 2 pop culture icons to fucking near-Earth orbit. Why the fuck does our school have a spaceship? Really, Damien? Trying to apply logic to a spooky high? You should know better by now. And are students really allowed to check it out? Especially, usually they don't let me do anything fun. There's such stubble standards. If I burn down the library, it's disrespectful. But if I masturbate in it, that's disrespectful too? You just can't win. That may be true, but it turns out the process of checking out a spaceship is shockingly, disturbingly easy. You just ask for a permission slip, forge the signatures of Damien's dads, resubmit it, and are instantly given access. Holy fuck, that was easy. Almost upsettingly so. Just think what would happen if the power got into the wrong hands. Thank God we're just using it to punch the motherfucking sun in the face. Yeah. You did it. You got a spaceship. This is gonna be lit. On fire, because you're punching the sun. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Oh, we're going to space with our boyfriend, Damien. Sorry. Sometimes I just get like really singy moods, you know? It just breaks up the commentary, you know? I find it enjoyable. I'm sure almost none of you do, at least as much as I do. Okay, so, stats. We are on week 2, morning time. Let's go through the stats. 8 for smarts, 10 boldness, 7 creativity, 5 for charm, 8 for fun, and 5 for money. Okay, well, I think we should get our charm up. That seems to be lacking quite a bit. So we'll go to the gym. Get them muscles pumped, boy. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading you to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Oh, I'm gonna charm Damien with my dodgeball skills. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. Close enough. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured sulky piss on anyone who opened it? I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond fucking ditching. 2 options. Do it, just fucking ditch, do it. Or cross-species economic and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention and find out through silly dancing that you're not so different. I love those movies. Oh, I miss those movies. 80s and 90s, good times. Anyways, I've done fueling my nostalgia-filled memories. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Oh yeah, so creative. I never really thought of making connections before. I mean, what's this? Spooky best friend, race? But you're right. I could always use a scapegoat for some of my more sinister plans. When the weekend is over, the tale of Damien's exploits as outsider turned buddy echo through the halls. Rumors fly that handshakes were made up, deep secrets were revealed, and a whimsical dance scene took place in the library. By next week, people are still intrigued about why Damien is sort of a frozen in the middle of the football field with his fist in the air. Sorry. I'm having a fun time, if you couldn't tell. Oh, 80s. I love 80s jokes. They're great. They're great. Damn, did you just start a new school club? You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity. Oh, it's week 2 and it's noon time. It's time for noon. You know what time it is. You gotta eat lunch and stuff because it's noon time. Okay, well, we got it. I guess there's a Damien playthrough. There's a Damien run, my boys, my fellas, my gals. Let's do it. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on. Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory! There is no truer sport than an eating contest. 10th crotch! Let me eat. It looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Alright, option number 1, distract Scott with surprise fireworks. That would be quite effective, I assume. Or, slather Damien's dogs, Damien's dogs, I see, in holy ketchup. Oh, that seems like that'd be more deadly. I'm gonna go distract Scott. What the hell? You were planning on setting off those fireworks in here anyways. You let them rip.
Hey, stop that! Who did that? Who's making noise? Yo, cause I'm scared.
They found us, Scott. The Viet Cong. Oh, lordy, it's Nam all over again. Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damien lets out a sigh full of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes. Thanks. I was just eating like that, like I normally do, when those two idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. I've got a literal furnace in my stomach. Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice! Some would say that's almost like making out with him. Some could, or would say, I suppose. Now, I feel like the likelihood is very low. It's a very specific thing to say. Alright, week 2. Evening time. Oh, we're getting close. We're more than halfway to the prom. Okay, well, let's look at the stats. We should go for... We should probably get our charm up still, I would say. Alright, so let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw the ball at herself. You explain to her that the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. Words. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, or so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. Aww. But you got +2's charm. Oh yeah, I charmed myself to victory. 1 tow truck, 2 tons of rocket fuel, and 3 gallons of whiskey later, you and Damien are ready to fly into space and punch the sun. Looks like everything's packed. I've got the beef jerky sandwiches, my sun-punching gloves, and I even renamed the ship. You see that Damien has painted SS Fuck on the side of the rocket in blood. Alright. Son, are you ready to get punched? Too bad, because we're coming to... Stop right there, evildoer. Great. It's a good grade brigade. Come to shit in the punch bowl. What do you nerds want? To put an end to your nefarious scheme, of course. We'll admit to being a bit surprised that a mere secondary character turned out to be the season's big bad. Secondary character? But to fly into space itself, intent on delivering a deadly blow to the very sun, giver of life, banisher of darkness. It is a plan truly befitting of the climax of our mid-season arc. You must be stopped. What the dog dick are you guys talking about? I don't want to punch the sun because the sun is dumb. And to prove it to Scott that I'm the ultimate warrior. We will not be fooled. We know your true motives. We know you will not rest till we will not rest till you are defeated. I do not have time for this shit. Pal, can you get rid of these dweebs? I'd do it, but please say I've already exceeded my murder quota for the week. No way you're letting those witches get between you and your spicy red man crush. But what to do? Option number 1. Forge an elaborate scroll proving that your mission to punch the sun is part of a ancient and righteous quest. Fair enough. Or, no you fools, the sun was the big bad all along. I feel like the elaborate scroll might be actually pretty effective. I don't know if Damien will be into it though. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So creative. You create a flawless scroll of ancient prophecy using the Eldritch printer and shove it in the Coven's faces. What's this? It's so crinkly and illegible. It must be a genuine prophetic scroll. Indeed, it says here that the sun must be punched every 100 years by a juicy red hunk with 1.5 horns, or else the sun will get so smug and full of itself that it will stop being the sun and become a Hollywood writer/director. This changes everything. We had no idea you had such noble goals. Oh, yep, that's me, Mr. Noble Goals. Well, don't let us stop you. You have a date with the sun. The Coven tries to hand back your scroll, but you clear your throat and non-meaningfully towards the last line. Oh, it says here that 3 smart and talented young witches will aid the brave heroes with $50 monster dollars. Can't argue with prophecy. After buying enough liquor for your space adventure, you only have +2 money and 1 baldness left over. Also, you're too drunk to pilot the spaceship, so you should probably wait a bit. Fair enough. Fair enough. Week 3. We're on the last step of our road to Damien's love. It's week 3. And it's morning time. Let me read the stats for you real fast. We have 8 smarts, 11 boldness, 8 creativity, 9 charm, 10 fun, and 7 money. Okay. Well, I would say ideally, I think we should get our fun, charm, and boldness past 10. So, let's do charm one more time, and then from there, I guess we'll just kind of play it by ear. Boom. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against the other team's charm. Excuse me, I drank a lot of carbonated drinks today. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by your determination. Finally, you win and you get 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Yeah, screw you and your fabulousness, lady. Yeah. You join Miranda and Damien's team for game 2. It goes differently. Come on, shit dicks. Face the power of hell. Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind them all into thin red paste. You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game? Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder. Honor, glory, feudalism. These are words we all fight for. These are the words we will die for. Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You've got to stop this before it turns into an FPS or something. Alright, option number 1. Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us. But we won't waver! Anyways, option number 2. Guys, it's just a dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have some fun. We're going with option number 1. So bold. Fine. Be that way. Bring it on! You cock your shotgun. Why do you have a shotgun? You can stand beside Damien. Double kill. Triple kill. Quad damage. The gym is ruined. Blood is everywhere. Half of your classmates are maimed. Are you happy? Here, have +3 money as loot or something. It's a dating game and you killed a bunch of people. How should I know what to give you? Fair enough, narrator. Yeah, words. But you know what time it is? It's noon time. And you know what time it is when it's noon time. It's time to eat with some boys. And girls, also. Alright. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank, made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright. We'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just, I mixed up voices. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head. He never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas, yo. Pal, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera and Damien can react, actually, I believe we did this actually in the first episode. So, sorry for the repeats, those who have seen them. Let's see. Well, we can rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera, or eat the pickle. Well, if I remember correctly, rob the bank myself helps out Vera, but maybe eating the pickle helps out Damien. We're gonna try the pickle. Eat the pickle. Yeah, boy. I ate that pickle for Damien, my boy. Anyways, quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success. Suck it, ogre. That doesn't actually solve the... Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We could blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together, you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle. And everyone knows, police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac. Oh, we're closing in on that prom day, week 3. Evening, and you know what time it is when it's evening time. It's down and get down in the evening time. Okay. Well, let me see. What's try to decide. Most of our stats are close to double digits. Okay. I feel like, is it boldness? I feel like boldness is the stat that seems to work the best with him. So let me go. Which one was boldness? Okay, going to the bathrooms. Okay. Our last thing to do. Go to the bathroom. Makes sense before prom. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, plus you gain 2 boldness. Oh, I'm so bold. Look at my big boldnesses. The rocket's on the launch pad. You've got your lucky lunchbox. You've sobered up enough to at least see the cockpit controls. Well, that's nice. That seems like a safe thing. Okay, everything's ready, but for some reason, Damien's hanging back. What's the matter? You thought he was dying to go punch the sun. I do want to go punch the sun. I've never wanted to punch a giant ball of burning plasma so much in my life. But it's hard for me to say this, but I'm wondering if this is actually such a great idea. I mean, sure, I punched a lot of things. Monster trucks, Liam, an active volcano that pissed me off. But the sun, I mean, the sun's got to be at least twice as big as a volcano, maybe even 3 times. What if I can't do it? What kind of ultimate warrior will I be if I can't even punch the lousy sun? This is stupid. I should just go back to punching monster trucks and Liam, like I always have. You know, when you really think about it, maybe sending Damien on a rocket straight to the sun is sort of a bad idea. But you can't stand to see him like this. No, you've got to give him a killer advice for guaranteed sun punching. Okay, option number 1. To punch the sun, you must first surrender your ego. We beg the internet for advice. I'll check my phone. Or, nothing beats the element of surprise. Wait until it's nighttime, then BAM! That sun will never see it coming. I think we should do that. Yeah, so fun. That's genius. That's even more genius than that time I punched a regular dude while he was sleeping in his bed. Wait, even better. I'll go at night and wear sunglasses. I'll be totally invisible. Well, I better get going now if I want to get to the sun by nightfall. It should take, 3 hours? Maybe 3.5 if there's traffic. I'll download some Detective Wereweasel for the trip. Oh man, this sun's gonna be so confused when it wakes up with my fist in its mouth. Damien grabs some sunglasses, slathers himself in sunscreen, and climbs aboard his rocket ship. There goes a very brave, very stupid man. For your role in this, you gain +2 charm and 1 boldness. So bold. But you know what's even bolder? The Monster Prom is right here. All right, this is it. The moment we've been waiting for. Who will you ask to the prom? Not sure why I said it in that bizarre accent, but obviously Damien. Are you ready? If you made it this far, consider liking or commenting or subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Also, consider letting me know what characters I should go for in the next episode. I love you. I know, that's weird. Anyways. Ask Damien to the prom. Yes! Here we go. After so much plotting against the sun, you think you and Damien have bonded enough to punch the prom in the face too? Prom? No way! I have sun to punch, my noob. I'm grateful and shit, but while you're dancing and fucking around at prom, Damien fucking LeVay is gonna be in motherfucking space. But hey, if I don't die in space thanks to our stupid plan, we could have a date to celebrate my victory. Or something. Anyway, I'm off to punch the sun. Wish me luck, noob. He has a point. And so, prom night arrives. You have a great time by yourself, dancing with your friends and setting stuff on fire as a way of wishing Damien luck. It's great, but you're a bit worried. A mission to the sun itself in order to, A mission to the sun itself in order to punch, it doesn't seem like the brightest plan ever. He could even die? And so, when dawn comes, you go to the hill you designated as the landing point and you just wait, rooting for Damien. You're really starting to worry when suddenly you see something in the sky. It's Damien's space capsule. And so, you gloriously reunite. Damien is showing his sexy red bare chest under his conveniently shredded spacesuit. He goes to you, ecstatic with his great victory. He receives you with a hot embrace as the two of you are graciously and reluctantly bathed in the light of the morning sun. Damien tells you about his adventure in space and the best after prom morning ever, even if you didn't spend the night together. And you know what? In the end, he punches you in your face. With his face. Aw, that's so cute. Yay! Well, that worked out. I got a little worried there for a sec. Wow. Okay. Well, pal, his quote for this year is most likely to be a sleeper agent just waiting for the code to work. Fair enough. Russian hackers assemble. If you remember that reference from any of the previous videos. Damien, best at giving fierce makeovers. Fair enough, man. My boy, my boy. Alright, let's end this video with a wrap-up. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He has written a book about it. Good for him. Good boy. Polly took a summer job as ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of the time partying since there was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Yeah, makes sense. Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do the work. Only makes sense. It's good to be consistent. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there are lots of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh yeah! Boom. Well, unlocked. You have unlocked 6 new images in the gallery. Oh hell yeah, boy. No, go back. Go back. This happens every time I end the playthroughs. But either way, we actually got him on the first try. Damien, hell yeah, boy. Literally. Hell boy, yeah. That would be a better pun. Okay, I'm done with puns. But, you know I'm not done with? This outro. I hope you guys had a fun time like I did, and if you did, like, comment, share with your friends if you got them, and don't forget to subscribe and or follow. It really makes a big difference, really means a lot. And anyways, of course, there'll be a link in the description to both the playlist and the next episode whenever that does come out. Of course, these seem to be more of a self-secluded episode, although it does help if you watch all of the episodes or you watch them in a certain order. But I guess you could kind of skip around. So, you know, do your own thing, man. It's your own free will. But I hope you guys are enjoying this thus far. I am absolutely loving it. I love doing voiceovers for stuff, as I say voiceovers incorrectly. Anyways, yeah. Thank you, Tens, for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.